All right, so today we're diving deep into a story from the Gospel of Mark about a blind beggar named Bartimaeus
Right.
who has this pretty incredible encounter with Jesus near Jericho.
Yep.
And his story is often looked at as just a miracle, right?
Yeah, you see a lot.
But we're going to unpack it a little differently today and see how it reveals these
Yes.
5 powerful principles. We're calling them the 5 Ps for
Interesting.
transforming your life.
I like it.
And trust me, they're surprisingly relevant,
Okay,
even if you're not religious.
I'm intrigued.
So to set the scene,
Okay.
we have Bartimaeus. He's blind. He's begging on the roadside,
Mm-hmm.
and he hears that Jesus is passing by.
Right.
But what's fascinating is that even before Jesus arrives,
Yeah.
Bartimaeus is already demonstrating the first P preparation.
That's interesting. Yeah.
He doesn't just shout out, help me,
Yeah.
or something generic.
Right.
When he calls to Jesus,
Yeah.
he addresses him as Son of David. Now, for anyone familiar with the Old Testament,
Right.
that title is packed with meaning. Right.
Huge implications. Yeah.
It implies that Bartimaeus recognizes Jesus as the Messiah, as
Exactly.
someone extraordinary, not just any healer passing by.
Not just any guy. No.
So he's done his homework, right?
Yes.
He understands who Jesus is.
Yeah.
But like you said, this isn't just a biblical story.
Right.
What does preparation look like for us today?
Well, think about it this way.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a goal,
Okay.
whether it's personal or professional,
Yeah.
you don't just jump in blindly.
Right.
You gather information, you research, you maybe talk to people who've done it before.
So it's about laying that groundwork
It is.
for success.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not just about hoping for the best. It's about actively equipping yourself.
You got it.
But, of course, even with the best preparation,
Right.
things don't always go smoothly,
I
right?
like the course though.
In Bartimaeus' case, there's a crowd trying to silence him.
Oh, wow.
He has to wait,
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem like anyone's on his side.
Poor guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is where the second P comes in. Patience.
Okay.
Now, patience isn't just sitting around twiddling your thumbs.
No, not at all.
It's about, trusting the process,
I like that.
utilizing the waiting time for reflection,
Mm-hmm.
maybe even adjusting your approach if needed.
Right. Yeah.
So it's more like work hard and then trust that things will unfold as they should.
Exactly.
I can see that would be tough,
Yeah, it's not easy.
especially when you're desperate like Bartimaeus.
Of course.
But what strikes me is that he doesn't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Despite being told to be quiet,
Right.
he actually becomes even more persistent.
Wow, really?
So what's the takeaway there?
Well, it's a great example of the third P, right?
Persistence.
Persistence.
Yeah.
We've all hit roadblocks
Oh, yeah,
in our lives.
definitely.
But the difference between success and failure
Mm-hmm.
often comes down to whether we give up
Right.
or keep pushing forward.
Makes sense.
Bartimaeus could have easily walked away,
Yeah.
but he knew what he wanted
Right.
and wasn't going to let anything stop him.
It's like he knew this was his chance and wasn't about to miss it.
Powerful stuff.
And when Jesus finally calls him over,
Yeah.
Bartimaeus doesn't just say, help me.
Right.
He's incredibly specific.
Okay.
Rabboni, I want to regain my sight.
Wow.
It almost feels like a negotiation tactic,
Look at that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's the fourth P in action, preciseness.
Preciseness. All right.
Bartimaeus understood the power
Yeah.
of being clear about what he wanted. It wasn't this general plea for help.
Right.
He articulated his desire with absolute clarity.
He knew what he wanted.
So instead of just wishing for things to get better,
Yeah.
we should be laser focused
Okay.
on what we want to change.
I see where you're going with this.
So how do you think that translates into real world actions?
Well, I think it forces us to confront our desires
Yeah.
and our motivations.
Okay.
If you can articulate your goal with that level of clarity,
Right.
you're much more likely to achieve it.
So instead of saying, I want to be happier,
Right.
you would say,
Yeah.
I want to start a gratitude journal
Okay.
and spend 30 minutes each day doing something I enjoy.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay, so it's about moving from those vague wishes
Right.
to concrete, actionable steps.
Yes. I love it.
Now, the story doesn't end there.
It doesn't.
Once Bartimaeus receives his sight,
Okay.
he doesn't just go back to his old life.
Interesting.
Right. He ditches his beggar's cloak
He does.
and starts following Jesus.
Wow.
It's like this encounter gave him a new direction, a new purpose.
I see. Yeah.
And that, of course, is the fifth P.
Purpose.
This wasn't just about physical healing for him.
Right.
It was about finding a path, a sense of belonging. a reason to get up in the morning.
He found his why.
Like he found his why, yeah.
Exactly.
So the story of Bartimaeus isn't just about one man's miracle.
Right.
It's like this roadmap for transforming your life.
I like that.
But how do these P's actually work for us today
Yeah.
in the real world?
Yeah, it's the big question, isn't it?
That's what we'll dive into next.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we've got these 5 P's from Bartimaeus' story about preparation, patience, persistence, preciseness, and purpose.
Right.
But how do we actually put them into practice in our modern lives?
Well, let's take preparation first.
Okay.
I mean, these days you have so many resources available.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you could take a course online or read a book on the topic.
Yeah.
Or even just talk to someone who knows a lot about it.
Like an expert in the field.
Exactly.
Okay, so being a proactive learner,
Yeah.
constantly looking for new information.
That's it.
Okay, and then how about patience?
Patience.
How does that look like today?
Well, it's tricky.
Because we live in a world that's all about instant gratification.
Right. We want it all now.
Exactly. But real growth takes time.
It does.
It's like planting a seed, you know?
Okay.
You can't keep digging it up to see if it's sprouted.
You got to let it do its thing.
Exactly. You nurture it and trust the process.
Okay. I can get on board with that.
Yeah.
I definitely struggle with wanting results right away.
It's a common struggle.
But some things you just can't rush.
Definitely not.
But then what happens when you hit a roadblock?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
You've prepared, you're being patient,
Mm-hmm.
but things just aren't working out.
Happens all the time.
Is that where persistence comes in?
Absolutely. I mean, look at Bartimaeus.
Yeah.
He didn't let the crowd's discouragement stop him.
You didn't give up.
No way. He persisted, even when it seemed like no one was listening.
And that's a powerful message for us.
Yeah, definitely.
Persistence can make the difference.
It really can.
So it's about having that inner drive to keep going, even when it gets tough.
Yeah, that refusal to quit.
And that's where preciseness can help too, right?
Oh, for sure.
Because when you're facing those challenges,
Yeah.
it's easy to get lost.
So easy.
But if you know exactly what you want,
Right.
it's like that guiding star.
It is. Keeps you on track.
Okay, so clarity is super important.
Clarity is key.
You've mentioned it a lot.
Well, because it's so crucial.
Yeah, because if you don't know where you're going,
Exactly.
how can you get there?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So preciseness is all about defining that destination,
Yes.
mapping out the steps.
Like programming your GPS.
Right. So you're being intentional.
Intentional, exactly.
We're making conscious choices.
That's it.
And that brings us to purpose.
Ah, yes. Purpose.
That's the big one.
It really is.
What does that look like practically?
Well, it's about connecting your actions to something bigger
Okay.
than just yourself.
So like your values, your passions.
Yes, exactly.
And using those to make a difference.
That's-
So finding that sweet spot where your talents
Right.
and what the world needs
Mm-hmm.
come together.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, and that alignment gives you meaning.
It does. It's powerful.
So we've looked at the 5 Ps individually,
Mm-hmm.
but how do they actually work together?
Well, they're not isolated concepts.
Right.
They build on each other
Okay.
to create this framework for personal growth.
I see.
So preparation lays the groundwork.
Mm-hmm.
Patience lets things grow.
Yeah.
Persistence fuels your efforts.
Okay.
Preciseness keeps you focused.
Right.
And purpose is the driving force behind it all.
Like pieces of a puzzle
A perfect analogy.
coming together to make a whole picture.
Exactly.
But what if you stumble?
Oh, that's going to happen.
You just fail?
Not at all. These are practices,
Okay.
not a one-time checklist.
So it's a process.
It is a lifelong journey.
So you keep coming back to them, refining them, adapting them to your life.
And integrating them into everything you do.
Okay, so we've really explored these 5 Ps inspired by Bartimaeus' story
Nice.
and how we can use them in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering,
Yeah.
can you give us some more practical examples
Of course.
of how to weave these principles into our daily routine?
Sure. So let's start with preparation.
Okay.
It could be something as simple as setting aside 15 minutes each morning to read something
Okay.
related to your goals.
So like an article or a blog post.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or maybe dedicating one evening a week to learning a new skill.
Okay.
It's all about being intentional with your time
Yeah, that makes sense.
instead of just letting life happen to you.
So being proactive, taking charge.
Exactly. And then with patience,
Okay.
it's about accepting that things might take longer than you expect.
Oh, yeah. I struggle with that.
We all do.
Wanting things to happen right away.
It's natural.
But some things you just have to let unfold.
You do.
In their own time.
Exactly like a relationship.
Okay.
Trying to force it won't work.
That's a good point.
It's about surrendering to the process.
Even when it's hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then how about persistence?
Persistence. That's a big one.
Yeah, what does that look like in everyday life?
Well, it's about not giving up when you face setbacks.
Okay.
Like if you apply for a job and you don't get it.
That's tough.
It is, but it's not the end.
You can't let it stop you.
Exactly. Persistence is about getting back up.
Okay.
And trying again.
And learning from it.
Absolutely. Use those setbacks as fuel.
To keep moving forward.
Yes. And then remember, preciseness.
Preciseness, right?
It could be as simple as writing down your goals and breaking them down into smaller steps.
Just making them more manageable.
Exactly. Or maybe it's about having a tough conversation with someone.
Ooh, those are hard.
They can be.
But being clear about what you need to say.
Yes. Being clear and compassionate.
So your message gets across.
That's it.
Okay, so bringing that laser focus to your communication.
Exactly.
Too bad.
Finally, purpose.
Right.
This is where you ask yourself the why.
Why am I doing this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What kind of impact do I want to have?
So finding that deeper meaning.
Yes, connecting to something bigger than yourself.
That's powerful.
It is. It gives you motivation.
And direction.
And a sense of fulfillment.
So these P's aren't just about success.
No, not in the traditional sense.
They're about personal growth.
Yes, about becoming the best version of yourself.
It's a really great message.
And it resonates with everyone.
I agree.
Regardless of their beliefs.
So to wrap up today's deep dive,
Right.
we've looked at preparation, patience, persistence, preciseness, and purpose.
The 5 Ps.
And I want to challenge you, our listener,
Yes.
to think about how you can use these Ps in your own life
Good idea.
to unlock your potential.
Absolutely.
To reach your goal.
And to create a life.
That is both meaningful
And fulfilling.
Thank you for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.